So that was Deep Jam. It says Rohan. Hey, oh, that's an awesome name. Rohan from Iran. I live in a third world country. I had a really hard time at the beginning in this field, or even right now. I'm a self-taught artist. It's been 4 years since I've started this journey, and I want to become a character artist, but no studios hired me. Sometimes I think I don't have enough skills to get hired. However, I try hard every day, even though I love journalistic for my dream. It's hard to keep going on my own. Thanks for the follow, Nitishin. Let's take a look. Okay, characters. Okay, cool. I mean, I see some cool characters. Some full characters, so that's nice. This is not bad. It's a lot of props. Okay, okay, well, here's the thing. And now we're getting into the technical stone, Rohan. And I know that you mentioned that you're self-taught, which is quite commendable because it's, of course, tricky. From a texturing perspective, I think you did a great job. I think the texturing looks good. There's some things here in the face that can be improved. But here's my main issue. The density of the mesh. Like, this is a super dense mesh, especially the chain links and everything. That's something that needs to be solved in another way, because otherwise you're going to have issues in production. Like, how is this thing going to be moving instead of a game or instead of a cinematic? It's one of those things that makes it a little bit complicated. So from a technical side of view, that might be one of the things that might be holding you back. This robot looks very, very cool. Clean surfaces, I like that. Again, a little bit on the dense side of things. Especially for games, and especially because you're not really utilizing all of this like polygons. You don't need all of these polygons. If this is going to be a game character, you don't need all of this to describe the form. So you need to learn how to optimize some of these things. Let's see. This one I know it's from a tutorial. I think it's from Wingfox. And again, it's not bad to follow tutorials. I do feel like the scene is a little bit on the dark side. Careful with this, guys. Very, very careful with this. And it's good that we got it. I don't think we've gotten it until now. Look at this. You have, my friend, you have a 1920 by 1080 format, and you're only using like 1/4 of it. What the hell? We don't need all of this empty space. It just looks weird, and that's a composition thing. So if you want to do a backshot, like if you want to see a backshot of the character because you want to showcase, I don't know, like the skirt right here, focus on the skirt. Like, get the camera close to the skirt. Same for this one. You want to showcase the belt and the boots, focus on that. Don't go for this super far away shots. It doesn't look good. It's very difficult. I prefer this shots right here. Look at that. You do have the shots. So yeah, this is a little bit better. See, this is weird because I know this is from a tutorial, and then you have this skirt that's actually modeled. I would never model that for a game, to be honest. It's a good model, but that's just unnecessary topology that you can very easily fix with just texture maps, especially if it's for games. But it's a clean model. Now, if this is for cinematics, then, well, maybe. And one thing that I'm not really seeing here as much is ZBrush. I know you know ZBrush because I do see some other elements, and it will be complicated to do it without ZBrush. But yeah. Yeah, we need to... Oh, it's a difficult advice for you, man, because I'm not exactly sure what the best one would be. Yeah, this is fine. Oh man, I have I'm not sure I have the best advice for you because it's a complicated situation. And what I mean by complicated situation is I see your portfolio, and I see that you do have the understanding of the skills, modeling, texturing, rendering, all that stuff. But I'm not seeing the focus. Like I'm not seeing something that really strikes us as something unique. And that's different seeing the level of detail that you have on these things. So I would say the two pieces that I find to be the strongest is this girl right here, the Walter Warrior, and this one right here, the steampunk robot. Those are what I would say are the strongest one. You might need a couple more pieces like those. So that might be that might be your best bet. Now I'm not sure how the industry is in Turkey. You do mention that it is Turkey, right? Yeah. You do mention that it's very small or pretty much non-existent. If that's the case, and you cannot move and you cannot like go to another country to try your luck, it's a tough position to be in, because it's I don't know. Question, Rohan, because I know you're there on the chat. Is this character from tutorial? Were you following a tutorial, or because I know it says personal project right here? Yeah, I think that one through the others, you're right there. I think that's what I'm seeing here the most, man. Like, I'm not exactly sure the direction that you want to go for. Like, I see some realistic characters, but then I see some very stylized ones. So I don't get a vibe about the kind of work that you want to do. So my best advice would be to look for a studio, like let's say CD Projekt Red. It's like, I want to work on CD Projekt Red. Okay, cool. Do characters that look close, or as close as possible, to the characters that they do at CD Projekt Red, because right now I see a little bit of everything, and it makes it difficult to pinpoint how to help you the most. Okay, but if you have more questions, send me a message, because again, I think you're in a tricky situation, definitely.